Happy one.
Mama, mama, wait till you feel say to marry unbeliever, a believer to marry an unbeliever, you feel say e dey right? What do you think?
Wahala dey o.
Okay, wahala dey
Yeah,
abi.
wahala dey.
Okay, so we go dey see the wahala later. Hi guys, welcome back again to my channel. This is Julia Jacobs talk. Sorry, Julia Jacobs vlog. So if today is your first time of coming across my channel, don't forget to subscribe. Turn on your notification bell that you will be the first to be notified whenever I post a new video. Ta-da! Guess what, guys? We have a guest. We have a guest in the building, and it is Boss Lady Network in the building. Thank you, ma, for coming. Thank you so much. I really
God
appreciate.
bless you.
I really appreciate you for coming. And guys, guess what? Don't forget to check. I'm going to drop her handle here. Don't forget to check her out. Like, you will not regret visiting her channel. You not go regret her at all, at all, at all, at all. Una know me with broken. Una know me with bad English. So, guys, as I was saying, she's here and we are going to be asking her some questions about religion, different religion that are coming together to get married, or an unbeliever that want to marry a believer. Okay, so before we start, I will also want her, not be me go introduce her, I don't want to introduce her, but make she still do her own intro herself. So ma, over to you, ma.
Hello, lovers of good things. Good morning, good afternoon from wherever you're watching us from. We greet you in the name of the Lord. We say you are welcome. Please just stay tuned, watch, and you will enjoy it at the end of it. Huh? Okay? Thank you. And my sister, I thank you. I appreciate you from bringing me to your your channel. Yes, this is my sister, Juliet Jacobs vlog.
Yes, ma.
Yes, you are all welcome.
Thank you, ma. So, ma, today we are going to deliberate on um an unbeliever that wants to marry a believer, or rather, let me say, different religion. We have, as Nigerians, we have two religions in our country, right? Even if we are here abroad, but we still do things according to our culture. Even here abroad, there are still two religion. There are people that believe something else, and there are also people that believe another thing. So they believe things differently. Now, do you think that different religions can have a perfect marriage? Do you think so? They can come together, get married without having issues in their marriage.
Mm, Thank you very much for the question. It's a very big question and it's very wide. You see, due to my little experience,
Okay. Yeah.
my experience,
Okay.
my because me too, I'm married to uh, a white man. You see,
Okay.
you
Yeah.
can even see from there. Now we are not even talking of religion
Okay.
because
Different people.
he's a Christian as well,
People.
like myself.
Yeah.
So now we are not talking of religion. No.
Religion.
We
Yeah.
are now only on maybe because I'm an African woman,
Okay.
is and a European man,
Man.
you
Yeah.
know. So if you see, if we should say that one now,
It's kind
we
of
are not
different.
even of the same culture.
Mm-hmm.
Our culture is already different.
Yeah.
You see that?
Mm.
So it's all also like the same, like getting married to somebody that is not of the same religion with you.
Okay.
You understand me?
Yes.
So
Yes.
for me, working together as in two people that believe on different things, you know, there will be problem. It's not there will be problem. It might be minor when the two bring their heads together with understanding, and it takes the grace of God for both of them to really stand and maybe they can fight it and also like keep going with it. But then you see some, it will become a big problem because maybe because they didn't like add wisdom to it, it become a big problem.
Okay, let me say, you are a Nigerian. You know the difference between a Muslim and a Christian.
Yeah.
Now we are going to bring it here. I want to know something. Do you feel that a Christian that is getting married to a Muslim, do you feel that they are compatible? Because let me say, for example, in our church, in Breath of God Global Church, our pastor normally say that marry your brother, marry your sister, marry somebody that is hearing what you are hearing. Okay, he always say that in the church. Now, as a Christian now that wants to marry a Muslim, because what a Muslim is hearing is not what a Christian is hearing. Do you feel that they can have a a conducive marriage, like a marriage that there will not be problem? Do you think so?
Mm. That is what like I make example of myself with
Okay.
before,
Okay.
because really being a Christian and a Muslim, then you see maybe a Muslim man will come and say he want to marry a Christian woman.
Mm-hmm.
So being a Christian, you as a Christian,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's the right thing for you to accept that marriage, because you should know that what make you to accept that marriage
Mm-hmm.
will also make you to, instead that you convert,
Okay.
you go to the man side
Mm-hmm.
and become like him.
Okay.
Otherwise there will be problem. That's
Okay.
what we are still saying,
Okay.
because there must be a misunderstanding of which, because your religion is not its own. There are things you might be doing or you want to do. He will say no, because due to his religion, that is not how they do it. So there are things maybe he will do. You say no. You don't agree with him as well. You understand me? So it's good, really, to marry your brother or marry your sister. That person that see or hear as the same thing that you hear, so that both of you can really work together.
Please, guys, ignore the noise. My daughter dey here. She the hell, una don hear her voice. She dey disturb like tomorrow no dey. Left for her, we for not fit do this video, but we go do am.
So that is it. Because if you don't follow that person that hear or know what you know, or there will be problem. Like I said before, even getting married, an African woman getting married to a white man, do you know there are still problems we are facing, because the culture is different, just because of the culture.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there are some things I do now that my husband don't support. He
Okay.
will say, yeah, no, I don't like it, or that is not what we do.
Okay.
Could I use an example? Like when I lost my parents,
Okay.
I didn't go to my home country to go for the burial.
Okay.
Okay, so now I said I want to do the burial here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my husband was like, "What are you doing? Somebody died. You want to do party?"
Okay.
I said, "No, it's not a party. It's
Yeah.
a funeral." He found it difficult
To understand.
Mm. I did it because at last I did it because that is what we do. That is
In
our
our own
tradition.
country, yeah.
That is how we do it.
Mm-hmm.
They also do their own, but they do it the
In
other way
another way
around,
around,
in
okay.
another form.
Mm-hmm.
So by me say I want to organize,
It feels you are
those kind of
celebrating somebody that.
I want to do my own like this because we will have to cook,
Yes.
we will buy drinks,
Yes.
I will get a hall. You
Okay.
understand
A
me?
party.
So,
Yes,
yes,
you are throwing a party.
yes, in
Mm.
my father's own, I had to get a live band.
Okay.
So it was like, oh, this woman, you know what you are doing.
Are you normal?
Are you normal? Do you know what you are doing? Somebody died. You say you
You
love
want
your
to
dad. You want to
celebrate.
celebrate. I said, no, it's not celebration. You understand? But thank God at last he had to like abide
Understand? Yes, yes.
with my own
Mm-hmm.
law, because I make him understand this is my tradition. You
Yes.
have to understand it.
Yes.
You see, so that is why I said I thank God he accepted, because it's not all men that we accept. Yes, that thing, this little thing I'm saying,
Can
you
bring a
see,
big
sometimes
problem.
it will just bring a big problem.
Mm-hmm.
So that is the thing.
Okay. Um, Thank you, ma. Thank you so much.
God
I
bless
really
you.
appreciate. Really, you've heard from her. Like she used herself as an example, right? Like somebody get an African woman getting married to a European man. Yeah, many people feel that when an African woman get married to a European man, life don't finish. The woman they chop life. But they don't understand the difficulties that comes with it. The difficulties like wetin we black understand, wetin we black know, not be there, no, not be then. We are totally different.
We're
We are
different,
totally
yes.
different people. Because even getting married to a black like you, we are totally different people from different background,
Yeah.
from different family,
Yes.
even from different culture,
Yeah, from different
coming
culture.
together to build one culture.
Yes.
Not to talk of the country,
Mhm.
and the religion. It is very difficult. And see, he say if you can't convert them, they will convert you.
Yes.
It's just like an unbeliever, like it's just like a believer going to preach to an unbeliever. For instance, somebody that don't smoke, and you want to preach to somebody that smoke, that stop smoking, it's not good for you to smoke. It is either you stop the person from smoking, or the person, you join the person to be smoking. If you don't, if you are not strong enough to do that, it is better you don't do it. It is better you don't come into it, so that it will not be a distraction to your Christian race or to your Christian life. Okay, so in this, what we are trying to say is, if you want to get married to a religion that is not your religion, just have two things in mind.
Yes.
Two things in mind, which is either you are aligning with them, with their belief, or you are having problem in the marriage. Some people will say that I don't see many Muslims that they marry, they know they get problem, they know they get issues. Nobody knows what each and everybody are facing in their home. They will not come and tell you. So it is better you don't involve yourself if you know that you don't have the same understanding. You know that there are some people that have that understanding that Muslim and Christian are the same. Yes, I've seen a Muslim like that. A Muslim that gets married to, yes, he gets married to a Nigerian woman. He's not a Nigerian. He gets married to a Nigerian woman. If we are celebrating Christmas, he will join his wife to celebrate Christmas.
Is the wisdom
you see, yes. If they are celebrating, what is it called? Is it Salah?
They are joining their own.
The wife will join him to celebrate the Salah. So I've seen it. When you come across that kind of person, it is very easy.
Added wisdom
to the marriage. It is very easy to mingle with such person.
Added wisdom.
But you have to, as a Christian, you have to pay attention. When you are coming together with that kind of person, you want to involve. Look at the phone. You want to involve with the person. Understand. Check very well if the person understands you. If the person understand that we mostly all of us na the same God we dey call, because many of them, they don't believe that na the same God we dey call. They believe something else, and we believe something else. So it is better for us. It is not like 100% wrong to marry a Muslim, or to marry a believer that is maybe an unbeliever trying to get married to a believer. You can marry an unbeliever, and you convert the person to become a believer. But you have to pray for God's direction in all this, all these things we have been saying since. It is only God that can direct you.
Yes.
Bring it. It is only God that can direct you. Please, guys, just ignore any disturbance you see, because mother and children, that's so it be. Oh yeah, mother, come and take. So it is better you pray for God to direct you. You know that at times we get married to the people we don't want to marry.
Yes.
You understand?
That happens.
We get married to the people we don't want to marry. But some people face this thing without them knowing that the will of man is not the will of God. It's not what God wants for you. You might not want it for yourself, but that is the will of God, and there is nothing you can do about it.
To change it.
The thing where you go to say, God, abeg lead me. I always use myself as an example. You understand? I always use myself as an example, because most of the things I say or I come here to talk about, they are things that are my own stories. Okay, so at times we marry people that we don't want to marry. So maybe it's the will of God for you to marry that unbeliever, for you to turn him or her to a believer.
Yes.
Then all we have to do is to pray for God to direct us. That is just my own. So, Mama, thank you so much for your contribution, for your coming. We really appreciate. Please, guys, like I said before, don't forget to check our channel. Okay, don't forget. There are many goodies there, and I believe that you will enjoy it. Thank you for coming, ma. And please, if you have watched to this moment, you never see subscribe. What you dey wait? Na free oh.
Go subscribe.
Go subscribe. Turn on your notification bell and be the first to be notified whenever we post a new video. Like we said before, pray for God's direction. We love you all. Bye bye. Bye
for now.